Alright, hello. Ben from NexX Productions here, and I've got an interview with the man, the myth, the legend, Felix Sumner, also from NexX Productions. How you doing, mate?
Hi, I'm Felix, and I'm here to be interviewed and interview.
That's good to know,
Right, lovely stuff.
Oh, are we cutting there? Is that all good, everyone?
Yeah, thanks for watching,
Alright,
guys.
cool.
Bye. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, see ya. Okay, cool. Alright, first question, okay? Starting off something simple, I've got,
Do you know what this feels like right now?
Pardon?
Do you know what this feels like right now?
To be interviewed, I hope?
No, it feels like I'm being interrogated. First question, here we go.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I want you to describe conflict in 3 words. Should be pretty easy to describe conflict, the whole movie, in 3 words.
Like, all of them?
As in the movie, which is coming out. It should be out.
Okay, sorry. No. I mean, when you say conflict, I still think of, the first movie we made, Conflict. So, to describe it in 3 words...
Star Wars fan film.
Yes. To describe it in 3 words, I think I would say epic.
Epic.
Sexy, because I'm in it. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Epic. Cinematic.
Ooh.
Well written.
Ooh.
Mic drop.
Well written. Is that with a hyphen?
Yeah, sure. I don't really know what's English.
It's got to be with a hyphen, or else it's 4 words.
Oh crap. Hyphen definitely then.
Okay, hyphen. Right, cool. So you heard that. It's an epic, cinematic, well written movie. Okay. I'd probably agree with that. Yeah. I'd say it's adventurous, but I feel like you picked some very good words there.
Yeah.
So, what does conflict, the movie again, I feel like I need to specify. What does conflict mean to you?
Conflict means to me, it's as cringy as it sounds, it's more like a part of me, because we've been doing this for pretty much 3 years now, and to a 17-year-old, 3 years seems quite big, because that's like, I don't know, it's less than a quarter of your life, still. I get that. It's definitely, it's always, it's really what I've been working on for the past 3 years with you.
Yeah.
And although it's just like a little fan film on YouTube, it's much bigger than that to somebody who's played a character in it and done some other work in it. Not so much like my boy band, big up.
Big up, man.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, okay, that's nice. I feel that. I really feel that.
What about you? What does conflict mean to you? You mean it's basically your child?
It is my child. It is like I gave birth to it, and I'm caring for it. I sometimes leave it on the side a bit, let it do its own thing, but it means it is like the child that I never thought I'd have.
Yeah, like the accidental one.
The accidental one. It wasn't supposed to be as huge as it was. It was supposed to. I'm not going to say what it was supposed to be, because it might. I don't know how YouTube would take to that, but
Damn.
Exactly. I thought we should move on to the next question.
Yeah. Next question.
In your opinion, what was the biggest limitation we had during filming?
Oh, me definitely. I feel like half the time I wasn't participating in it as well as I could have.
Okay.
No, well, I'm not kidding. That was kind of true.
That's very noble of you.
I mean, the budget definitely limited us as, we're both quite young. I have a job which I can't even go to right now, and it's just.
I want to hear your life story. Okay,
I'm sorry. This is an interview. But yeah, I really feel like had we had a bigger budget, or say even just a couple £100, I feel like we really could have pulled through with some of the stuff. But the positive of having a low budget shows that we can do what we do with no money, which is even better.
Exactly. So if anyone's watching who wants to do the same sort of thing,
with us.
Just know.
We need money.
I mean, I was more on about people who want to do the same sort of thing and don't have a budget.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Never, you can't do it. We're the only ones.
Yeah. There you go. Don't sponsor us.
Exactly. Don't sponsor us. So,
Yes, my. It's sent me a bloopers video for this now.
Yeah. All the bloopers for your mum. Alright, what was the best memory you had while filming?
Probably finishing it, because it was finally done. I'm kidding. Best memory. I have quite a few memories I can think of, such as your death scene and the fact that we couldn't muster up any tears. We kept putting water on our face. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But like,
it worked though. It worked.
Mainly the fight scenes are the ones I can remember the most, because I remember how into it we got. Like the first few fight scenes, especially in Denouement Conflict Part 1. That was the last fight scene we filmed, like last full fight scene.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, I'm just checking because I can never remember this stuff.
No, you're right there.
But yeah,
the fight scene was the last one we filmed.
If you compare that to how we filmed Denouement Conflict Part 2, the fight scene in that, it's completely different, because we almost like professionals, dare I say.
Professional choreographers, like we're only like I get what you mean.
For a fan film, we got so serious, as like and stuff like that.
I feel bad for our cameraman a little bit, because we'd make a mistake and then he'd start laughing, and then because we're so serious and into it, be like, nah, shut up, we need to get this take again. Shut your mouth, come on, we need to get this again.
And like, I mean, one of my memories I have of is doing the choreography and smacking you around the face with a lightsaber.
Beautiful. I feel like the best representation of how well our choreography has changed is the original Conflict, as in the original 2018 one.
Yeah, well, that's primitive.
Compared to the one which came out early this year.
Yeah, like,
which is, I mean, it's literally a remake, but obviously everything is everything. I checked. Everything was changed. Everything was made better. Yeah. The video is privated now, but I'm sure I'll be showing clips of it right now, overlaying over this.
Comparing it all. Look how good we are now.
Exactly. I know this is going to be a pain in the edit, but it's worth it. Okay. Flipping the question. What was your worst memory you had while filming? When
we were filming Conflict, the remake of the original, and that Winter's Day, we filmed on it. It was so cold, because
it was so, yeah.
I was wearing a hoodie, but I was also wearing shorts, but I had to take off the hoodie because, of course, I wasn't wearing what I was wearing in the thing. Oh yeah. My God, was it so cold. That's one of the worst memories I have. It was so painfully cold.
That was, I didn't think of that, but yes.
What are you thinking of?
Yeah. I was thinking of, you'll know what I'm thinking of, but the scene in Prior Conflict, that one day we literally just did like maybe 20 seconds of footage.
Oh yeah. Andrew.
One whole day. It's you and Andrew, let's be honest here, okay? But to really understand why that was so annoying, you probably just need to think about, or you need to understand that Andrew specifically was really hard to get a hold of because of his acting talents, and he's been called for everywhere,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but and as a result, we really tried to make the most of when we had everyone on set.
We did make the most that day,
and we really didn't that day, and it really annoyed me. Yeah, I'm probably showing up bloopers again of it. I was getting quite angry.
Yeah, there's like one scene in the bloopers where you start getting, you can tell in your voice you're starting to get really annoyed.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, I'm starting to not like this interview. I'm going to get angry at you.
Punch me through the phone screen.
Yeah, I'll punch you through the. There you go. Favorite scene in the movie? Do you have a favorite scene in the movie?
Yeah, I think I do at least. Can I count a fight scene?
You can count a fight scene. Should we do favourite fight scene, which I already know of, but just elaborate. Favourite fight scene and then favourite non-fight scene?
Yeah, sure. I'll start with the fight scene first. Yeah. So, my favourite fight scene be Denouement Conflict Part 1. It's just a lot. It's really fast paced, and again, last fight scene we filmed, we knew what we were doing, we knew how we needed to do it, and it just looked so good. When I was watching the movie, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That is the best choreographed fight scene in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And favourite non-fight scene?
Non-fight scene. I particularly enjoyed being the internal inquisitor. So pretty much all my scenes was doing my monologues and speeches, getting angry and stuff like that. I loved playing the bad guy for once because oh god, I shit the desk. Of course, in the other movies I played with the good guy.
Felix, the good guy,
Yeah.
to play a bad guy. Was it refreshing in a way?
Yeah, he was in fact. To be fair, in all honesty, I would have preferred to have played a bad guy from the beginning.
Well,
but of course, Andrew got
dibs first.
Yeah, Andrew got dibs first, unfortunately. But yeah, there you go.
Okay,
evil.
I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, no, that's good.
What about you? What's your favourite fight scene? And what's the favourite scene that you've done? That's not a fight
My favourite fight scene is the part 2 ending fight.
All right.
While I agree, the part 1 ending fight has better choreography. I like the emotion. I feel like there's more impact and emotion, and when it intercuts with the space fight, which took forever to do, but when it did that, big up me for doing the space fight. I feel like it's just so much more grand and epic.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm still saying
and favourite non-fight scene to film would probably be. I enjoyed the scene where I'm doing the force communication with you.
Yeah, that was that.
I feel purely. I feel like I did my best acting there. I think.
I would agree with that. I feel like you acted best there. To be fair, I feel like all of us acted best in part 2. Part 2, Denouement Conflict. Sorry, I just swore at the camera with my fingers.
Yeah. I won't edit it out.
Okay, cool, thanks, man. But
yeah, I got you.
Definitely, some of your best acting was in part 2, like the Force Skype call, but
Skype call, Discord call.
Also the bits with like a trying to find, you're not trying to find, you're finding out about your past and stuff like that. Watching you react to that.
Yeah,
I agree. That's some of your best acting.
Okay. So I think I know the answer to this, but you can obviously elaborate. Is this conflict a Star Wars story in your headcanon?
Yeah. I'd say it's in my headcanon. I mean, there's no real reason why it wouldn't be.
No.
I mean, it's set 300 years after Rise of Skywalker, so I feel like there's continuity, but there's not, because we aren't necessarily directly connected. We're sort of in our own universe, and we have the lore of the Star Wars universe. So yeah, I'd say it's in my headcanon.
Yeah.
I think you'd agree with me.
Yeah, I'd agree. When writing the movie, obviously, I wanted to. You'll see. You'd have seen in the title crawl for this movie. It mentions a bunch of stuff which, if Disney were to do, for instance, in the title crawl, it mentions threats from other galaxies, specifically meaning the Yuuzhan Vong clan.
Yeah.
Now, so if they were ever to do that, I could just be like, our story still works because I've already said it's happened. Brought back other characters. Revan's, I know he was kind of canon because of in the Rise of Skywalker novel, not novel, but in the little guidebook, one of the Sith trooper legions was called the Revan Legion, wasn't it? Yeah. And other stuff like Abeloth the Mother, who wasn't in canon but was in Legends. So yeah, but I mean, there's no reason why it isn't canon. I wrote it so it could be.
Yeah.
Hashtag
hire us, Disney.
Yeah. I think we should be hired. Interesting. Next question. Funniest moment on set.
Oh god, I think you'll know. The day Ethan came. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And we got so many bloopers that we just couldn't include.
Oh yeah.
Funniest day.
I know. I 100% agree with that.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was a very funny day.
You never know.
No. I wonder why someone was so off the rails that day.
I didn't do anything.
I'm pretty sure you drank something, didn't you?
I have like a sip of gin. That's hardly going to make me off the rails.
Well, I mean, do you want me to show the rest of the bloopers?
No. I agree.
No?
Okay. I have made a continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect
a severe. Thank you. And the final question I've got for you is, if you haven't already, why should you watch Conflict? It's to the audience. Okay. Don't watch. I'm kidding. Conflict, a Star Wars fan film. Why you should watch it? Well, I feel like, from my opinion, my perspective, I want everybody to watch it because it's our hard work and our
making a movie and putting it on YouTube is just a way to show off what we've done. And I mean, it's there for people to see. It's about Star Wars, you know. It's got lightsabers and well, it does have lightsabers. It's just.
It does have lightsabers.
Yeah, you know, Star Wars. I mean, I have in my head what I want to say. Like, it's just there for people to watch, people enjoy. Like any movie that NexX Productions has done, the whole purpose of making films is to one, show off what we've done, but also for enjoyment. I'm staring at the camera again. It's escapism, you know. It's there, especially in this year. Everything that's happened. It's surprising that we even managed to do this, considering. So,
well, we are on a social distance call right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, but yeah, no. 2020 been a pretty tragic year. However, we have made and released 4 short films, 5 if you're including this one, which is the most we've ever done in a year.
So yeah, exactly. If you're a fan of Star Wars and you're a fan of fan films, then why not watch this? It's part 2, sort of the longest Star Wars fan film, if I'm right, on YouTube. So,
this will be.
Oh, what is that?
This one.
Conflict.
There's
will be the longest Star Wars fan film on YouTube.
Conflict, a Star Wars story. This movie here will be the longest fan film ever released on YouTube.
There you go then. You know, why not watch
there you go.
a record-breaking production?
Exactly. That I could find.
Exactly. Why do you think people should watch your film?
My film. It's not my film.
I mean, our film, alright.
Because you ready for me to put some inspirational music over the top of this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it to start zipping in your face. Oh,
sorry.
Nice.
You're right on that sneeze, right there. People should watch Conflict because not only have people been fed up with the movies that Disney have released, but because it's a refreshing new take on the saga that we all know and love. It's a story about heroes, villains, twists and turns, allegiances. It's a story about politics, you episode 1 fans. It's a story which really has it all. It's got elements from Rebels, Clone Wars, the sequels, the prequels, the originals,
it has
Old Republic.
A love story in it.
There's also a lovely
little romance, if you know what I mean.
There is a great romance in there, and obviously there's a romance between Andrew and Felix, the character.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you for joining me on this interview. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, and enjoy the final clips of Conflict.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all.
It's a refreshing new take on the saga that we all know and love. It's a story about heroes, villains, twists and turns, allegiances. It's a story about politics, you episode 1 fans. It's a story which really has it all. It's got elements from Rebels, Clone Wars, the sequels, the prequels, the originals, Old Republic.